Hey there friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a book review and this time it is of Everless by Sara Holland. I apologise in advance if the lighting keeps going funny. It's really dark outside, so I've got my light on, plus the camera keeps reacting to the fact that the book is really white, so I apologise in advance. Everless is a YA fantasy novel by Sara Holland and is a really unique concept. I've never read anything like this, or I don't think I have, or I don't think I've heard of anything like this. In the end I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars, and that's simply due to the fact that it took me a while to get into it, and then there was kind of 40 pages in the middle where I was really bored and just couldn't be bothered. Then the last like 100 pages, whoa, it was incredible. I could not put this down. So juicy, so action-packed, so many twists and turns. Everless follows a world in which time and blood have been connected, and time is money. So basically, to pay for things you need time, and some people live forever and some people not forever but like hundreds and hundreds of years, and some people don't. Time and blood are connected, so it's kind of difficult to explain, but blood is money and time is money. So time is blood and blood is money, and so time is extracted from your blood and turned into iron coins, I think is the best way to describe it. And in Everless we follow a young woman called Jules who is poor, and she is trying to save her family, save her father. They're in debt, they're running out of years. Her father has kind of bled himself dry really, and she ends up going and getting a job and working in the sort of mansion of the family who control the area that she lives, which is called Everless. And it turns out she actually used to live there as a child, and Jules isn't what she seems, but she doesn't really know much about herself either. She's a mystery to both us and herself, and so is this world. And as the story unfolds, we find out more about her, more about this world, more about how real or not real the myths and legends that surround this world are. In this world, as I said, time and blood have been connected, and time is then bled to make iron coins and money. And this was done hundreds and hundreds of years in the past, when there was a sorceress and an alchemist. Magic and sorcery and alchemy and all that sort of thing are very real, and they were around and controlling time, and all that sort of thing leads into how the status quo is when we arrive in the world of Everless. And Jules goes to serve this family, try and save her father to earn money, and she encounters the Queen, who has been around for 500 years, and her adopted daughter, who is going to marry the love of Jules' childhood, and everything is just very up in the air, and all Jules wants is to save her father, and all she wants is to earn money, a bit of money, so that she can look after him, and so that they can live a happy, relatively content life and not kind of be bleeding themselves every month to try and pay their debts. The world of Everless is just is bound in secret and the unknown and fantasy and magic, and no one really knows what's going on. None of the characters, even those who are powerful and rich, often have absolutely no clue what is going on. They think they do, but they don't, and there are so many secrets and so much mystery just surrounding all the characters and everything in this world. And Jules is figuring all this out, and we are figuring it out along with her, and we're kind of sat with her in the car along for the ride, which makes it really exciting. And especially in the last 100 pages, there are so many twists and turns that you just don't see coming, so much that you just don't anticipate. And Sara Holland's writing is just magnificent in that way, that she builds this fantasy world and this most real and incredible way, and she doesn't just information dump on you, and it's so well built, and yet she's able to just put these twists and turns in there, and you just get the amount of stuff where you turn the page and go, flipping heck, I did not expect that, is incredible. And that's why I love this book so much, that you just don't know what to expect, because this world is unlike anything that is out there at all. It is so everything is just so unexpected, and you just don't know what is going to come next, and that is what I love about this. Another aspect of this book which is incredible, which made me love it, is the fact that there are just so many amazing female characters. This book really focuses on the women in this world, and they are just so strong and so kick-ass, and a lot of them are so strong in ways that you just that aren't really like obvious. They're not kind of really strong in a like strong woman kind of way. They're really intelligent, really smart, really cunning or sly and clever, and it's really amazing to read about them and to see often how deceptive they are, and you just have no clue what they're thinking or what's really going on, and it is just amazing. I would highly recommend this book if you're looking for a new YA series, just fantasy series to get into. It is so fun, so gripping, so thrilling. You just have no clue. It's so mysterious, and that is like the joy of it, that you just don't see anything coming and you are just so ready and wanting to know what's going to happen and wanting to know where things are going to go. When I originally picked this book up and got it in my Waterstones haul, I thought it kind of reminds me of the Justin Timberlake film In Time, and in a lot of ways it does have a very similar premise to that. However, this book is kind of set in a more medieval fantasy context rather than a modern one, and things come from blood rather than people having like a countdown on it. And as I said, this focuses on the main characters are predominantly women rather than men. And you know, but if you did enjoy In Time, that was the Justin Timberlake film, I think you will enjoy this. But it is very different, and literally you get into it and you're like, this is so different. It cannot really, apart from the fact that time is bound to life, and there's the rich and the poor, and the rich live for centuries and the poor live for kind of hours. It's very different, but at the same time it's got the same kind of fantasy-esque love for me about it. So I apologise if that kind of felt a little bit rambly and all over the place, but I kind of don't feel like I've got that many more kind of straightforward thoughts about this book. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. It's really gripping, really fast paced. Apart from like the 40 pages in the middle, which I found were totally unnecessary. The last 150 pages are amazing. Plus it's not that big. This book is like 360 pages. I read it in probably less than a week. Massively enjoyed it, so I would highly recommend it. If you like YA fantasy, if you like fantasy, if you want something that's just different than anything else that's out there, because I've never read anything like this, and that is something that I always look for in books. Simply due to the fact that there are so many books out there that are so similar. This is just, it's that bit different, it's something new, it's something fresh, which is always really enjoyable. So that's my review of Everless by Sara Holland. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to like and subscribe if you did, and I shall see you guys soon with another video. Bye.